From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. James, his first effort. Off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lakers at the controls right now. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. 4-3. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Chance for LeBron James. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
It's George for two. Deep two there, won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
The assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Here's Leonard for two. Shot won't go. Kuzma to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
LeBron James, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And he buries it.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Kyle Kuzma. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Knock loose. Williams into the front court. Down by 1. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Paul George. Leonard. Can't get the bounce. LeBron into the front court. It's 12-10. And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Leonard, not that time. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
LBJ.
I got ball. This is all me.
Rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
LeBron matched up with Paul George. To Kyle Kuzma. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
George, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. The pass taken away by the Clippers. It's PG for 2. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
Time to shuffle things up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. The first quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the 3, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. James to Caldwell Pope. To James. Kawhi Leonard with the block. And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. George to Beverly. Leonard. Well defended. Cruises inside for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Leonard. Fires the 3. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
James to Danny Green. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Davis. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can't convert the free throw. Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Cousins to Danny Green. James to Danny Green. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Paul George to Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma, trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Here's James for 2. LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's to be the greatest of all time.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 11. Davis to Cousins. Shot from the lane won't go. Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if
Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Time expires to end the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly to George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Now that's a contest, and they call it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Patrick Beverly. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Layup goes down. Well done.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LBJ has it. To Cousins. Davis. To Danny Green. Shot clock winding down. James. Clippers have it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Davis to the basket, but his shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Paul George! Able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.